Very good morning to all. In this presentation, we'll be learning about shutdown maintenance in a production unit. This will be catering to petrochemical, oil and gas, and fertilizer sector in general. So let us start with this. What is shutdown maintenance activity? Shutdown maintenance is a planned process where industrial plants or units specific equipments are temporarily shut down to perform necessary maintenance, repairs, inspections, replacement, and upgrades. This type of maintenance is crucial for ensuring that machinery and associated equipment operate at optimal levels, reducing the risk of unplanned shutdowns and enhancing overall safety and efficiency of the unit. During a refinery shutdown for maintenance, several key activities are typically performed to ensure the safe and efficient operation of the refinery. Pre-shutdown preparation. Permitting and compliance part. All necessary work permits for manpower and resources are obtained from the client, and it is ensured that the regulatory compliance is met before entering into the site. Safety drills and emergency preparedness. Safety drills are conducted to prepare deployed manpower for potential emergencies during the shutdown. The workers are also informed about the nearest assembly point from their engagement area in case of an unexpected incident occurs. We need to remember here that priority to human safety is of highest importance. Material procurement. Necessary supplies and materials are procured in advance to support the maintenance activities. They are tagged and organized accordingly near the maintenance area as per their utilization sequence. For example, scaffolding and rigging materials are categorically organized near the equipment where the work is going to be executed. Next comes equipment access. Technicians secure access to equipment for maintenance, ensuring safety measures are in place. Proper barricading is often put up to avoid unauthorized trespassing into the marked up areas. The work permit of the approved manpower is checked by the client supervisor before commencing any job near the equipment. Isolation and depressurization. Equipment is isolated or cut off from the rest of the system and depressurized to ensure a safe working environment. This is also called a blinding activity, where the terminals of the equipment and associated piping are isolated and residue gases are vented. For example, here figure 8 flange is used to isolate the piping terminals. Waste management and environmental controls. Measures are undertaken to minimize environmental impact, and the waste disposal area is specified by the client. Wet and dry waste are segregated and disposed of as per client specifications. Hazardous, non-hazardous, and pyrophoric waste materials are further arranged at adequate locations to avoid any sort of mixing. In this section, we'll discuss the maintenance and upgrades part. First of all, starting with cleaning operations. Cleaning of tanks, vessels, and other equipment is performed using manual cleaning, high pressure water jet cleaning, or chemical cleaning method as per the available specification to remove the residues and prepare them for maintenance. For example, tubes of heat exchangers are thoroughly cleaned using HP jet cleaning. The pressure here varies for cleaning in the range of 10 to 20 kilo psi. Then comes inspection and testing. Inspection of equipment is carried out to identify any issues or needed repairs. In case of unavailability of inspection reports before commencement of the shutdown, thorough inspection of machinery, tanks, vessels, and pipelines is performed, and items are identified that need repair or replacement at this stage. For example, several non-destructive testing methods are used as per client requirements during this stage. Preventive maintenance. Routine maintenance tasks such as cleaning and lubrication are performed wherever necessary or as specified by the client. Corrective repairs section. Addressing identified issues, including repairs or replacements of components as per the inspection report, is also performed here. Then comes upgrades and overhauls. Performing major upgrades or overhauls of critical equipment that form part of the contract is usually done as part of a different tender. In case of executing it during a regular maintenance shutdown, dedicated manpower and resources are deployed to ensure hassle-free work. In this section now we will be discussing post-shutdown activities. We'll start with the pre-startup stage. Deblinding the equipment and associated piping and conducting thorough checks to ensure all systems are ready for startup operation. Leak-proof joints and terminals are ensured before proceeding further. It is ensured that the entire loop of connected equipment is free from any waste residue. Then comes controlled startup. Gradually restarting the unit to ensure optimal performance, keeping in line with the safety parameters, is achieved by regulating the process flow via the central control room. A minor part of the contractor's manpower and resources is often held back during this startup stage in case of any emergency requirement arises. Post-turnaround evaluation. Quality checks are performed by the process and quality department to review whether the desired results were achieved. Contractor performance evaluation is part of the process, and a completion certificate is issued by the client after all works have been completed. Documentation part. Documenting lessons learned and preparing reports for future improvements. Detailed maintenance records are maintained of all activities performed during the shutdown for future reference. Equipment that is to be replaced or repaired further in the next shutdown is marked up and stored in database of the client. Towards the end of this video, we can see a basic difference between a shutdown phase and a regular maintenance phase, which is tabulated here. This tabulation provides the conceptual difference between the sole purpose of executing a particular type of maintenance procedure. Though the information shared here aligns with the practices of the oil and gas sector, similar steps are undertaken in most other industries to carry out the maintenance shutdown. We will dive further into the concepts in the coming videos. Thank you for your time and have a great day ahead.